think it's all good. You guys ready to go then?
Yeah, we'll give it a try. In my dream, I see a string carving sandstone serpentine. I run my hands along the cliff. I'm following those petroglyphs. So I roll when the prickly burn. They're gonna guard my bones out there. In my dreams, I see a string carving sandstone serpentine.
Nice sound effects and more from Reed Turchi and his kazoo trio here on WNCW. Bringing some desert blues and Memphis blues and Texas blues and Asheville blues to the Root Bar tonight.
Yeah, the Kudzu HQ.
Is it? Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Back to the Root Bar, my longtime favorite place.
Is that one of the first places you played live on
Probably
a stage?
the place I've played the most. First drink, got engaged there. Oh man, yeah. Root Bar. Yeah, Root Bar and I have spent some lovely times together. Yeah.
That's cool. Now, how about, I don't know, Mali or Algeria, Africa? Have you been out there yet?
No,
Okay.
never have. The guy that I played with a bunch and still collaborate with, the Italian player Adriano Viterbini, we did an album together called Scrapyard and toured through here. This was probably about 2015 or 2014. And when we were touring in Europe for that record, he really started to turn me on to like a deep dive into a lot of the desert blues. Tanaroan, he plays with Bombino, Camacrest, like a lot of that family of artists. And yeah, I mean, really from that point on, it's been trying to study that music and learn how to play elements of it, but write songs that feel like my songs, or the write songs that feel like they're of a place that I want to talk about, instead of just sort of imitating some of the things that are already there. But it's been an interesting challenge. It's been a lot of fun. I like the album, the Creosote Flats album, how it turned out. I think like the idea was accomplished. But yeah, it's a world away.
It really is. We're talking about what the Tuareg people, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you could call them roaming nomads that know one country. They don't claim any one country. It's more their region, and across the borders there, the Saharan desert, going back generations, their lives have changed maybe a lot less than ours have in the West, and some deep traditions.
Yeah.
But then until all of a sudden, maybe with the onset of getting their hands on some modern 20th century technology.
It's an interesting place in the world. All migration to Europe that comes from sub-Saharan Africa also flows through the Sahara, and it's all areas that the Tuareg people control. And so there's a lot of interesting things at play as all sorts of elements, move around the world. But music's one of those things.
Yeah.
So a lot of good guitar players there. There's a festival in the desert every year. I certainly have never been, but would love to go. And I know, big congregations of people. A lot of guitarists playing great stuff there.
Right. Actually, once again, speaking of artists from our area like Asheville, Two Bob Crew, they've been there.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Wow. That's a trip.
Yeah. They kind of touch on a sort of they have a more of a different African style from Mali that they touch on, but I know they've been there. But so yeah, learning this Saharan African desert blues, what is kind of the biggest challenge for you of learning how to
there are a
it?
lot.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing to keep learning. I think the some of the feelings and the rhythms are the most important, which as a guitarist can be hard for me to express. But I love what Aaron does. I love how we've figured out how to do it in our own way, ensemble wise. And then on the bass of sort of that like pulsing polyrhythm sound or 6/8 sound, guitar wise, it's surprisingly familiar in terms of the notes and the scales, and it's just sort of about the approach of playing the notes, much likely to have something like that, as opposed to like a like where a blues thing might be more bend oriented, or natural. It'd be like for all you aspiring guitarists at home. So, and for myself, a lot of like hammer on, hammer off kind of thing. It's just like very percussive and quick. I think a little out of my depth here. I mean, I enjoy trying to play my version of whatever combination of influences is, but I'm certainly no expert, and certainly no expert guitar teacher. So
well, I mean, you play a lot of like the swamp blues, the North Mississippi blues. It's got this kind of trance-like feel to it, and then now bringing in the desert blues definitely brings it. I mean, the trance blues, that seems to be one of your
apparently maybe that's the O-Tingle.
Maybe
that's the O-Tingle roots is the Turchi trance.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know. I
like that. It works.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to mention. Sorry, everyone.
Okay.
One of the fun things we've been figuring out is layering in Aaron on the drum kit with Ben playing some drum machine patterns that we built. So try to like emulate some of the polyrhythm sounds.
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes a big difference. It's fun to layer it in, just different textures, different frequency ranges for percussive elements to be existing in, which makes the whole thing sort of move and undulate a lot more, especially when we're going in a circle instead of like structured song. We're just sort of going around and playing with that.
Yeah. This is fascinating, really, I think. Because the more you learn about it, then the more you hear when you hear it.